All right, because it's been such a big topic as of recently, especially since Nintendo themselves are like addressing it, I figure I'll go ahead and talk about it. Game key cards. Where I stand on it is probably going to be different from some. I mean, I've actually seen a lot of people note this, and it's an important thing to note. And that is, it has resale value. Yes, it's a digital game overall. It's just a little cartridge. Let me pull out this isn't a game key card. I don't have one of those right now. I only have a couple Switch 2 games. But, so you take a game key card. And this one, well, this is actual game. So I put this in, I can just pop it in. I might have an initial update I have to do, and I can start playing it. Like just right then and there. And when I'm playing it, I have to have, of course, the cartridge inside the console. A game key card, you pop it in, and it tells you, hey, you have to do a download, just like you would if I popped in Guardians of Azuma. So I do my download. And this download would be bigger because on the game key card, it's literally just a license. You pop it in there, and then you download the game. So at that point, you can look at it and be like, oh, well, this is just a digital game. Now, the thing with that digital game is go to the eShop, buy a game. Hey, I'll buy that game off you for 20 bucks. Sell it to me. Oh, you can't. Because that's the difference between the game key card and the digital. The game key card, if I want to buy it off you for 20 bucks, you can sell it to me for 20 bucks and I could play it and it would be mine. There you go. There's your big difference. It has resale value. Is it a preferred method? No. Not at all. Like, I agree with everybody else that that's not the direction we want to go. I am a person who likes my physical games. I mean, you probably can't see them. Well, you can see a few of them. But I have a bunch of my Switch games right here. I have more over there. Some sitting on my table next to me. I like to have my physical games. I mean, I have a ton of PS3, PS2. Well, I don't have PS5, so I have all the PlayStation series things sitting over there. I like to have my physical games. A game key card is like a middle ground. Yes, it would be cool if these developers put their stuff on like full cards, and I understand they're not going to. And that's partially because it's a little scummy, but it's something that Nintendo's been doing for years. They did this on the Nintendo 64. Developers have to buy the cartridges. Each cartridge they're going to put a game on. And I don't mean like, well, they bought one so they can print thousands of them. No, if they want to print thousands of copies, they have to buy thousands of cartridges. That costs them money. So in order to make it fair, their prices would kind of need to go up. So in middle ground, where they won't lose sales and they could try to get more sales on this new console, they put out game key cards. And yeah, after you do that initial download, it works just like a regular game where you can't play it unless the game is in your console. It's not like a digital game where I install it and I can just re-download it anytime I want and just play it without having a cartridge in the system. It has its positives and negatives, and I completely get the negatives. But am I fully against game key cards? Not really. Because of the resale value, and it still is a physical thing I could put on my shelf. Did I wish the things didn't have like that banner at the bottom of the case? Yeah, but it's not as obnoxious as it used to be on the Switch, where I don't even think I have any of those handy. I might. Let's see. Oh no, I don't have one that has it. So some of them have like a little blue banner up here. This one, just for Metal Gear Solid, they just have a little tag right there. But it made the case look different. Luckily, this one looks like they didn't do that stupid thing with it. Just it's on the front. And yeah, that was just it's kind of like a game key card in a way. I mean, this is probably the closest thing I could think to of it. This and like the Batman games that came out. So I put this one in, and this cartridge for the Switch one, it has, I believe, just the old Nintendo games. Like Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid. And make sure I won't be talking out of my ass right now. But yeah, so I could play like the old Nintendo, the original Metal Gear, before they did Metal Gear Solid. And then if I want to play like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and I believe 3? Yeah, 3. Then I have to download those. So essentially that's kind of like a game key card, almost a code in a box for at least the bigger, I want to say newer games, so they're not really new, but like, you know, PlayStation and on. You have to download it, and I get that. That's a way they wanted to do it. It's whatever. If you wanted to collect it, you would get it. But I will take something like this over just a digital download because, again, I like to collect physical. And it's a middle ground. It's a middle ground. That's the best way to describe it. Do I think people should be getting so pissy about the game key cards? No, I think people are doing what the internet does and just blow things way out of proportion because people are just too eager to be negative on things. And that's why, like, negativity sells. It sells very well. I'm not very negative. I'm angry, but not negative. And I think we should just kind of accept it for what it is. It would be cool. It would be perfect. Ideal if Nintendo then made like these cards cheaper for third-party developers to buy, or find another way for them to be able to do it. And this is just the workaround they did because it's the cheapest cartridge they could find. There's nothing on it really. It's just a little flash drive that gives a memory or a code that lets you download it. But yeah, it'd be ideal if they made like all these different size cartridges, so like Puyo Puyo Tetris could be on a card instead of having to buy a 64 gig card, which is their most expensive card, to put a small game on. It's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty shady. I don't agree with Nintendo with that move, but at least they met them quarter way and gave them the game key cards. It's a thing. It's a thing. I mean, heck, let's go back to Guardians of Azuma. This one people think is a game key card because when you put it in there, you first put it in your system, there is a big download. Like some people, it takes up to like 20 minutes depending on your internet speeds. And it looks like it's downloading like the game. Like that actually, like maybe this is just the Switch 1 game or it's just a game key card and they're lying to us. No, it's on there. You actually have the Switch 1 and Switch 2 version on this card. Which you can't really see because blur. But yeah, you have both of those on there, but for some reason there's a bug that when you put the game in there, it goes to download every update, including the Switch 2 version, which is already on the card. It's just a bug that Marvelous ran into when they were putting it on there. And I guess they didn't know how to fix it, so they just kind of left it. It's whatever. I really don't care. I care less. But yeah, game key cards. Overall, not the best thing. Absolutely not the best thing. Not defending it. But is it still acceptable? Is it preferred over a just digital download? Yeah. Yeah, it adds to my physical collection, even though it's technically digital. It's a digital physical. And it's better than a code in a box, by far, because that's just a case with numbers and letters printed on it that you then download. So you have an empty case sitting there forever with a piece of paper in it. And I can resell it. I can resell it. I can take it to GameStop. I don't know how they're going to do the trade-in value. I wonder what trade-in value is going to be for that when we get to that point. Like, if anybody has trade in a game key card and you got something back for it, like store credit or cash, let me know what you got and what game it was. But yeah, no, I would love to see physical games, but game key cards I will play. Am I simping to Nintendo for saying that? No, if you think that, go check yourself because you're factually incorrect. But yeah, anyways, that's my opinion on it, and I'm getting more irritated thinking about all the dumb people who just flip out online about this issue because they overdo it. People overdo it. Calm down, chill, breathe. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe Nintendo's going to work it out. I mean, they're doing a questionnaire right now to their Japanese audience to see like, hey, how do you feel about this? And maybe that will convince them like, hey, we should start releasing different sizes at different rates for these developers to try to make it easier for them to put a full game on a card on our console. I mean, we know Nintendo, all Nintendo first-party games are, unless it's a re-release, if it's a re-release, they might do it differently. But at least for like new games, like Donkey Kong, is going to come out on a actual card. Mario Kart World, unless you got the bundle, which then it's just a piece of paper with a code on it, is a physical game. Like, it's a full game on a card. And I would like to see that continue. I'd like to see Nintendo continue to do that, and I want to see them be able to offer that same ability at a reasonable value to not raise the price of our game. Because, I mean, look, imagine a game like, I don't think it's going to happen, but say GTA 6 comes out on PS5 for $100. But then they have to spend like, what, $30 to get a game key card for the Switch 2? Is Rockstar just going to be like, yeah, we'll just eat that cost? No. The Switch 2 version might end up costing like $130. Like 100 and plus whatever the thing cost. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe 110, 115. But still, I mean, they might eat a small amount, not a lot. But yeah, it's going to happen. It's just like tariffs. Companies do not eat costs. They just don't. That's why tariffs don't work the way people think they do. They're a tax on us. And Nintendo selling these game cards for so much to third-party developers is just another Nintendo tax on us. And that's very upsetting. Yeah, that's my input on it. Anyways, let me know what you think. And till next time, you take care. Hey, thanks for watching.
Give us a like if you enjoyed it, and dislike it if you didn't.
Let us know what you think about the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Tell your mom.